Hey everybody, welcome back to Recall the Podcast. My name is Josh, and today we have Robert with us. Hello, Robert.
What's up? Let me just start by saying, oh my god, we've been wanting to do this for a long time.
It's been a couple months at least, yeah.
I think it's been like 6 or 7 months or something like that.
Probably, and 90% of the failure rate is my fault.
Nah, and it's all good, man, because it's just like the stars just didn't align until now. This is kind of like a last minute thing, so.
Yeah, really, he's like on his way home, and he does not live around here.
Yeah, well, technically, I used to live around these parts, but.
Yeah. So, Robert, why don't you go ahead and say who you are, what band you work with, what you do?
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Robert Phyllis. Former Eastern Shore native. I am from St. Mary's County, Maryland, and I play bass in a metalcore / partycore band called Space Lumberjacks.
Yeah, I want to get into that.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. Yeah. There is a lot going on in our camp, and I'm very excited to share about it. Like, we've got there's just a lot of there's just a lot of stuff, man.
Well, tell me about it.
It's an exciting time.
Tell me about Space Lumberjacks. What's it about?
So these guys I joined the band back in August of 2022. So I've already hit. Holy crap! I've hit my 3-year mark.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
sounds about right.
I didn't even realize that time flies, man.
It really does.
I joined them back in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
They've been around for, oh my God, for about, I want to say it's been about almost 20 years that the whole banner has been around.
Wow, okay. That explains the change in logo. I've noticed the logo's changed a couple times.
Oh yeah, we may even be doing another rebrand in with the logo in the future.
No, you can't.
I'm not spoiling anything with that.
Well, you can't. And the reason I say that is because one of my notes is you have the best logo I have seen.
So
I just think it's very interesting. I like the color. I like the design.
Well, thank you. We actually have So actually, I have on my Google Drive right now. I have I actually have a bunch of different color schemes of that same logo.
Got you.
There's orange and red, pink and blue, or pink and green, or it's what purple and red. There's a lot of stuff, and we shuffle them in and out of the rotation here and there.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I research.
It's no, I've done my homework too. But yeah, there's just a lot of it's a very unique logo. It's kind of one of the reasons that drove me into it to cohorts with them. But yeah, the story of how all that happened was pretty crazy though, because So, are you familiar with the summer stock shows?
No. I'm
so,
not.
A very good friend of mine, Kenny,
mm-hmm.
He throws these shows here and there called summer stock.
Okay.
And it's basically just a gathering of local bands and maybe a couple of small mid-range touring acts.
Yeah.
And they play play outside in Seaford or somewhere. And this band that I'm in now, they were one of the bands that played.
Got you.
And I just remember going to the show. It was this was right before I moved, and I'm looking at them and just where's their bass player? I'm huh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna think much of this. and then about a month later, I went over to the Southern Maryland area
mm-hmm.
to this other show. It was mostly to visit my wife, girlfriend at the time, and we went to this show called Roach Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who don't know what Roach Fest is, it's basically summer stock but times 10.
Got you.
Okay. It's 20 bands, 2 stages. It's a big deal, and they played at this show. Mm-hmm. And I noticed it again. I was like, huh, that's strange. Okay, I was so that's not a coincidence. I might have to look more into this. And then when I moved, there was a show going on right around the corner from where I was living at that time. like walking distance, and I go over there, and there they are again, playing at this bar. And I'm like, okay, this is not a coincidence. Like, I need to talk to these guys.
Right.
And then somebody found out that I moved there, and that I played bass, and then there was just like 10 different people that came up to me. They were like, "Hi, I want to meet you. I'm from this band. I'm from this band." I'm like, "Oh, whoa, holy crap, guys! Like, chill out for a second."
As soon as you mention the word bassist,
Oh God! Like, I didn't realize like how much of a hot commodity that is.
musicians in general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so like, and that's kind of how I got to meet Sal, our vocalist, and we kind of just hit it off that night, and then he invited me to come up to the upper Calvert County area to where they had practices, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen? So I came up, we just started jamming, and then
Very cool.
Rest was history, and so they've been around for a pretty long time. I think they really started doing a lot of things back in like 2008, like 2016, 2018, somewhere around there.
I'm about to say 2008 is a long time.
But like if you look up, like if you go on YouTube and search the Space Lumberjacks band, like they were even doing shows back in like 2006, 2007.
Yeah, there is quite a bit of stuff on that YouTube.
And that's nowhere even close to how we sound now.
Right.
Like, it's like so different.
Yep.
It's yeah, so the history is like, there's a lot of history behind it. A lot of it I'm not fully aware of, but like our keyboard player and Adam and our guitar player Dalton, like they definitely know like all of the history, because they're like two of the OG members.
Gotcha.
So you might have to get them over here one day.
Yeah, that's what we do part twos for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I will say they are a wild group. They're a wild duo of guys, and like
I could tell. Yeah,
they will definitely they'll definitely make some noise on here for sure.
Yeah, one of them, I can't remember which one exactly, but there was a video on your YouTube or your Facebook for Doll of the Month.
Doll of the Month.
Apparently somebody
that sounds like Adam.
It possibly. It was just something I had seen on the Space Lumberjacks Facebook.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like
I believe it was Dalton giving someone random stuffed animals.
Oh God!
For like a month straight.
Dalton does that. Dalton does that, and I love that guy so much, man. He is quite a trip, actually. Actually, hold on. Oh no. I thought our band chat just started beeping again.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I've been looking at it, checking it out. I wrote down some notes for it. I played through the Playhouse EP.
There's a big story behind that.
Okay.
Do you want to get into
that
now?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
So the Playhouse, the actual Playhouse story, it's actually going to be an album.
Okay.
In the future. So have you ever imagined what Pee Wee Herman as a serial killer would look like?
I gathered that was what it was about. That's
the story. And writing a concept album is really, really hard.
It is, yeah.
And so we kind of put that on the back burner for right now, but it is definitely something that we are planning on coming back to finish at some point in the future.
Right.
But it's kind of just one of those things where like we're writing it in bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Like we're kind of just like trying like ironing out the whole storyboard behind it, but there's a lot.
It takes time.
That's taking a lot of time, and especially like trying to write lyrics like to a story like of that kind of caliber. Like it's
Is there any?
It's really
legal
hard.
Issues you're gonna run into with the whole Pee Wee Herman thing.
That's the other thing. So that's something where we'll just have to cross that bridge when we get there.
There you go.
But yeah, because like we've even talked about like doing like a short film for the whole for the whole concept.
Got
And
you.
there's a whole bunch of ideas that are coming from that. So
Right.
it's something that we're just gonna have to visit it when we get to that point. But we're definitely going to be dealing with something, revisiting that very soon in the
Very
future.
cool. Very cool.
After we finish like all this new music and just crank that out and for the people to hear.
How's that going? The new music.
We have a few songs written already. Well, we have one that's basically done that we're planning on shooting a music video for. We just have to get like vocals put on it and then some production stuff done, and then we're pretty much ready to, and then it's pretty much ready to go after that.
Are you guys recording and producing yourselves?
Yes. And so a part of that, and so that's also where a lot of the interesting stuff comes in, because we're all old men. We all have our lives. We just all have a lot of stuff going on.
I understand that. Yeah.
So it's taking a lot of time, but I think also like once, like we're taking our time because we want it to be great and we want it to be perfect.
Right.
Well, perfect to like what we want it to be.
Yeah.
So it's going to take some time, but we definitely want to get something, like get a lot of stuff, like at least the new song released by the end of the year.
Okay, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm. And the new song is going to be really cool. It's kind of like an August Burns Red meets Knocked Loose kind of thing. We've been dabbling with Drop C a lot.
Got you.
So we're venturing down that rabbit hole. So it's we're really excited about it. There's just a lot of really cool stuff that's going on with that.
Right.
And with other stuff that we're writing also.
Very cool. I'm sorry for all the noise outside too, y'all. We're doing this on the back porch today. It's been a while since we've done it on the back porch. We thought we had somebody else come in, so we were going to have some space, but here we are now.
It's a beautiful day for this.
It is a nice day. At least we got that much for it. So
yeah.
But you're gonna hear motorcycles and potential train, considering we live right next to train tracks.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just cut that part out if that happens or anything. But yeah, I mean, looking through everything that you guys have done, I took the weekend to kind of research, look into you guys, and because I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't heard much of you guys until you and I had started like talking, trying to get on this podcast and stuff. So like I had heard a little bit, but not everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to kind of take deep dives into it. Something I've noticed, which I like, is that most of the artwork, most of like your guys' actions are very bright, vibrant, colorful, and that's not something that you normally see in like the metalcore, deathcore kind of genre that you guys are working in. So
it was intended that way.
Yeah.
Especially with the recent single that we did put out. It kind of had like that kind of like deathcore vibe to it.
Yeah.
But like we really wanted to have like those colors that just popped out and just like make it stand out from everything else that you would see on Spotify or whatnot.
I mean, it's working. I mean, you guys are getting a pretty decent following for it too.
So what's crazy about this is like I actually checked our Spotify like on the way up here. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Let me pull it up here. I think it may have changed. Oh, come on. I really need to upgrade this phone. My goodness. There it is. So that's so for those of you who see, if you can see that, it's 103 right now, which to me is really wild that 103 people actually care enough to listen to our stuff on a regular basis
every month. Yeah.
It's weird. it's so
cool.
Weird.
It's not weird. It's cool. That's the goal. That's the dream,
mm-hmm.
man. That's what you want to happen.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, it's awesome to think that that we're actually we actually found an audience, and like there's people who like it,
right,
and want to keep coming back to listen to it,
right.
So I think that's really. There's something really cool about that, and I think and for us, like we're starting to find our way, and we're getting our footing, especially with all the stuff that like we've had, like with all of our life stuff.
Right.
Like Adam just had a kid last year. Dalton just welcomed a child into the world over Christmas last Christmas. I've with my health issues, with one of our other guitarists, health stuff that was going on, and like all of our jobs and all of our life stuff that we have going on. Just like the fact that we're able to like have that kind of a foundation, like
right.
Like I think we're in a really good position, and especially with this new music, like we're definitely trying to set the tone for the next couple of years.
There you go.
And to really like find like what's working for us and what doesn't work, and then we just lean into what works.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that on your Facebook, at least, a lot of bands nowadays. I don't know how it is in Maryland. I know how it is in Delaware. There's quite a few. I'm not going to say a lot.
There's a lot of similarities between Maryland and Delaware, and a lot of people don't realize that.
Well, in Delaware, it's so hard to come by musicians. That they're few and far between, and the ones that you do get, they might show up for band practice. They might show up for shows, but no one's like a legitimate friend or anything like that. And that's something that I see on Space Lumberjacks is the opposite of that. Is like you guys are like collectively getting together and spending time together. Like you guys have been friends forever.
We try. Well, so the secret is we try to, and so usually practice days would be on Sundays. But of course, like this is a holiday weekend, so we're not even bothering.
Recall the moment, working on holidays.
We're not even bothering. But we try to make an effort to get together. Now it doesn't always happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like for our recent show, we just played a Roach Fest. I think it was last weekend. Yeah, last weekend.
Yeah, it was last weekend.
Last weekend, and. Like, we didn't even practice, like, the week before. So, like, that whole set that we did was just off of no practice. And we decided to play a song that we haven't played in a long time.
Right.
Nailed it perfectly. Don't know how we did that, but, hey, God does great things. But, yeah, no, like, we really try to make a conscious effort to get together and really work together.
Yeah.
Like it's 6 of us.
Right.
So trying to get 6 people together in the same room to do one thing, like that's a lot.
Oh, yeah. Definitely is.
And even sometimes we'll even just be like, screw it. We're just going to like if one person can't make it, okay, we'll just come together as a 5-piece or a 4-piece and just go for it.
That sounds more typical to Delaware.
and we'll just make it happen, and like we can come up with a lot of great things. And the other cool thing is like in our band chat, like we send a lot of song ideas back and forth to each other anyways. Like most of that is Dalton and Randy, to be fair. Yeah. Because they do a lot of like recording guitars at home. I still need to get my electric guitar so I can contribute to that process, but yeah. That's
expensive.
Yeah. It is expensive, and I want a Charvel SoCal Telly, and that's going to cost me like $1,000, and I just don't have $1,000 yet. So I'm just like,
maybe start off basic, man.
No, man, go big. No, you go big or you go home. That's what you do.
That's fair. Yeah.
You just go all the way in.
There you go.
No, don't take that. Don't take my advice, people. I'm stupid.
That opinion is not a reflection of Recall the Moment.
It's a reflection. It's an opinion of mine about myself. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we send a lot of ideas back and forth to each other anyways. Yeah. So even if we're not getting together to practice, we're still communicating. We're still like tossing things back and forth to each other. And it also helps when you have a really good songwriter in the group, like Randy.
It does help. Yeah.
He is. I'm gonna stroke his ego for a second here. He is an incredible guitar player. He is an amazing songwriter. He does like all of our production, all of our like recording, all of our production, most like 99% of it goes through Randy, and he's so good at what he does. and he's only getting better. Like this new song that we're writing right now, the majority of it was him that wrote it.
There you go.
And oh my god, I seriously
I want to hear it.
I seriously can't wait for us to put this out there for everyone to hear.
Yeah,
because like to me, it's our best work.
There you go.
And like and it is a direction that I don't think a lot of people are expecting us to go.
Now I'm really curious.
So
because I mean the outlay of the albums, like you have said, the band now does not sound like the band before.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's almost, has it always been the same singer, vocalist?
No.
Okay,
no,
maybe that was the change.
There's been several singers. So to the best of my knowledge, there were two other vocalists. If Sal or whoever wants to correct me on this in the video,
leave a comment.
They can set the record straight on that. But I know definitely there was at least two other vocalists that have come around.
Got you.
Adam was also a vocalist, and
All right.
he still does vocals. So like it's like the Intergalactic Dump album, like that was Adam's vocals.
Got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then Sal, I think, came around in like, I want to say it was 2018.
Yeah,
I think it was. I don't
a long
fully
time to be
know.
in a band.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. And I came around in 2022. So it's but like seeing like where we have gone from like back then to like what we're getting ready to release now,
mm-hmm.
like in the near future, like the difference is night and day. Production wise, sound wise, lyric wise, like there's just we're a different band.
Taking time and attention to your craft.
Yep, and like that's the thing that we've really been wanting to focus on is like just really paying attention to details. Like, and not even just like the big details, like we're really honing in now on the small details.
Right.
Like that really make you stand out. Because like it's
like being bright and vibrant and colorful. Yeah, because I mean it is so rare to see something like that.
My basketball coach always taught me like you always got to pay attention to the little details, the things that you don't see on the stat sheet. Like that's what really wins games.
Right.
And like and like for us, like applying that into to our music, like just like a little piece of production can really go a long way. Like putting like an 808 in there, or throwing like a little bass sub drop in somewhere, or sneaking in like a little synth line off of Serum, or just something, or just little things like that. That takes you such a long way, and we're really trying to pay attention to those kinds of details.
Very good.
Yeah, and we're really getting to a point where we're really trying to focus in on that, because we do a lot of, because like our songwriting process, we really just mostly will write all the instrumental stuff at the start, and then like throw the vocals in there, and then we put on all the production stuff. When we go back to do our concept album, we're going to be reverse engineering that process.
Okay, fair.
Like we're going to write all the lyrics first, and then we're going to write the music to match the lyrics.
Very cool. So I like that.
That's going to be the challenge for us. But like even for us, like with the direction, like you were saying, like you were curious about, like I think we're doing it differently from a lot of like the modern metalcore bands. Like how a lot of them want to go lower tunings, like drop G, drop F sharp, drop F, drop E.
Oh yeah, it gets lower every year too. We might as well just play basses at this point.
We're going higher.
There you go.
Like we do a lot of our writing in drop B and drop A.
Okay.
And we're still gonna do that, but like we're looking at drop C, drop A sharp, maybe even write a drop D thing here and there. Who knows? And then like we may experiment going like to like a drop F or whatnot. But
I like to see bands that are kind of going back to like the old school ways a little bit, and kind of like, you know, the early 2000s, late 90s and stuff like that.
That's
Because everybody is kind of tired of too overly processed everything. So it is nice to see some bands kind of like changing it up a little bit. It's not going to sound like everything else that's on the radio right now.
Now, like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's like we're still gonna have like a lot of like processing, a lot of production.
I mean, yeah, I
our
do
stuff.
too. I do too,
But
for
like,
sure.
I think for me, I think for us, it's just like we want to recapture that like the feeling from like the old, like the
Right.
late 2000s, early 2010s, like the old like A Day to Remember, Asking Alexandria,
Oh yeah,
old school, Bring Me the Horizon stuff like that.
that's practically a different band now. Bring Me Horizon.
Yeah, that's
and dude, like the Atreyu, it was mentioned in the last podcast that they had re-released it, and I went back and listened to a lot of it, and I'm not gonna lie, I love Atreyu. I absolutely do. I did not like the edits on the new versions of the old songs.
All right, hot take. I don't mind it.
It's not bad.
It's not the worst thing.
It's just not better.
It doesn't feel this like it still has the same vibe. It's just like it's just a different vocalist, right?
It's more dry.
Yeah.
It's really, really dry.
And like
it is a different vocalist too.
Yeah, I think that had something to do with it also. But like, I'm gonna even catch some flack for this one. Like a lot for like, for people who do know me, like I'm not a huge Five Finger Death Punch fan.
Okay.
Like, I'm not like, but like they just re-recorded and re-released some of their older songs.
Yeah.
And like
trying to get that nostalgia back, man. That's what all these bands are gonna be doing now.
But dude, like the re-recorded stuff of their older songs, so crisp and so mint. Like
I might have to listen to them now.
Like it's different. Like,
right.
Because like Ivan can't scream like the way he used to anymore, so he does a lot of like the singing, like more singing, but
right.
like, it fits. It's like if you can get it to fit, like it's gonna be good. So like it's like I like it. It's different. So
there's
like,
nothing wrong with liking it. It's just that Atreyu. I love Atreyu. I listen to Atreyu all the time. I learned how to play guitar with Atreyu and stuff, you know, but I just couldn't get into it as much. It just sounds too dry.
It's different.
Like it just, I hate to even say it this way, but it sounds like something one of the local producers around here would have recorded, which is good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I expect more from Atreyu.
Yeah, no, and that's fair. That's fair.
So, tell me about Roach Fest. You would say you just got to play it.
So, for those who don't know, though, like it's a very big deal in the Southern Maryland area. It's kind of like our all-star show, where we have like a lot of our locals play, and we bring in several out-of-towners. Also, I think like this time it was For Fear Itself. Incredible band. Love those guys. Omen Sky from around the Frederick area. Love those dudes too. Oh gosh, I can't even remember them all off the top of my head. Saint Diablo was one also. Like some old school legends from back in the day from Virginia.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a show that our friend Aaron from Roachzilla does. It's every summer. Just brings a lot of the community together. But yeah, so it was kind of like one of those things that just quickly came together that it was all clear. But like it went from this really small thing to like what it is now. And it was like 20 bands, 2 stages, like one stage was inside like this bar area, one was out in this outside area. And it was an incredible turnout. Like
really,
the whole place was packed out. It started at like noon and it ended, I think, around like 9:30-ish.
That gives me hope,
and
man.
It was just non-stop like action throughout the whole day. And we played
awesome.
And we played early that day too. And we had like a very good crowd.
That's awesome.
It was incredible.
You hear horror stories about like, you know, like maybe people aren't showing up anymore, or, you know, turnout wasn't as great as we thought it would be, or blah, blah, blah. So it's really good to hear that, like, there are some things that are still, like, really kind of doing it.
Oh, that is definitely not the case in the Southern Maryland area. Like I have to say, like that music scene it has been such a breath of fresh air for me.
Yeah.
And it's so community based.
Right.
And like everybody works together. No drama, no BS. Nobody's really like bashing anybody or anything like that.
Right.
Like everyone's working together. It is such a very fun vibe, and I highly encourage anybody, like, if like it's a long drive down to where I am.
It is.
It's like it's like a 3-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
But please do, like, if you're able to come to down to the swamps to the swamps, like, do it. It is an incredible experience, especially like during like our the Christmas time when we have slammed the Christmas tree.
Okay, I'm curious. What is that?
It's basically the annual holiday show, and
got you.
And it's just basically like there's all these Christmas trees in the bar, and we all just beat the living crap out of these Christmas trees.
It only counts if someone's wearing a Santa outfit.
Our Adam actually wears a Santa costume during.
There we go.
He wears a Santa costume and has like an unlit cigarette in his mouth during the show. It's awesome, but like
it counts.
Like, Christmas trees break and go flying everywhere. It is a crazy time.
Very cool, man. Very cool.
And I think like we've even had like some of the Delaware bands over our way to play. But yeah, I love the Delaware scene. There's a lot of great guys in this area. And
it's starting to improve.
Mm-hmm.
It was not like that for the last couple of years. This year and last year,
trust me, I am well aware.
Yeah,
I am well aware of a lot of what's happened. But
yeah, it's like Eli says, it's like war stories from anybody who was here from the past. Like, oh my god, yes.
Well, I mean, so like if you go back to like 2010, 2011, like when like at the height of everything, and then that was around the time that I was around. Like when you have places like Coyote, CNC.
Yeah.
I think there was like
CC22s.
I don't remember the name of it. It was like this white building. I think it was up in like Townsend.
The Black Bear Forest.
Something like that.
Yeah, there was a church out there that would do shows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the one. Yep.
Played there.
I've been there quite a few times when I was younger. Those were such fun shows. I think it was like one time I was up there. It was like a band. I think it was like Resistance of the Fallen.
Yeah,
was
that was right around the time I was playing too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was sort of active during that time, like playing, but not as much though. But
we had one of the stories that we all talk about, like my old band members and stuff. I was in a band called the Tatius Mutual, and one of the things we talk about is we were all on stage at that Blackbird Forest church, and someone in the back leaned on the light switches and shut the entire place down. All the power. The only thing, and we were the ones on stage when this happened. So like everything went out. Our vocalist is still wailing on it. And we're all like, what's going on? It took us 20 minutes to figure out that somebody was in the back, like, drunk. And, like, had, like, slid down and shut everything off. And it's like, what are you doing, man?
That sounds about right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and this is going to show how old I am. I remember the days of the Pulse. For those of you,
Pulse, where was that?
If y'all know, you know. Down in Berlin, Maryland, it was this.
I never made it that far.
It was this Presbyterian church. It was like around like next door to downtown Berlin.
Gotcha.
And there used to be a lot of like old school touring bands that would come through there. I remember there was one time it was like I think it was Memphis Mayfire that was there, but this is like 2009. So this is showing my age really badly right now. I was like 17 years old.
Yeah.
When all this stuff was going on. but yeah, those were like the good, like when we talk about the good old days, like that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, between 2005 and 2010 was really like the peak of it all.
Yeah, and then
it kind of just started going downhill after that.
Well, there was even like a comeback in around like 2014 to like 2000, like the 2014 to 2015 era.
I was gone by then.
Yeah,
I didn't want anything to do with it for a good long time.
But like there were because like there were shows that were going around because like I was playing in a band at that time also. Actually, you've had them on the podcast. I played with Remlia during that time. That's a very interesting history.
They're not a band now.
Really?
Yeah. It's converted. It's no longer Remlia. It's called Dry Bones. And I think it's got 2 of the members from Remlia, and I've heard rumors there's a new...
JJ?
JJ.
I love
Jim Jams. Yeah.
Let me just say this. I love Jimmy so much. Mm-hmm. Like, I view him as a dad.
Very cool. Okay.
I haven't talked to him in a while, but I hold him in such high regards to me.
Yeah.
Like, he's a very special guy.
That's very cool, man. Reach out to him.
Yeah, I will. I plan on it. But yeah,
we gotta
JJ,
get Jimmy,
love you, bud.
We gotta get him on the podcast because he is the only member of Remlia I have not had on this show in any way capacity, and I just want to talk to him because
he's got great stories.
We have a lot in common, and we did not know that until I was talking with Remlia and like kind of figuring out. Wait, JJ was here. I was here. He was there. I was there. I opened for that band, Gravelight. Yep. I remember Gravelight.
I remember them too.
And it's like we're really sitting back, and they're like, "You guys know each other. You just never played you were in the same shows, but weren't in the same circles. So like, you both saw each other on stage, both playing drums because I was a drummer at the time.
Oh, okay.
And then neither of you took the time to just say hi to each other. It's like, I mean, look, it is what it is. There's a shit ton of people at these shows. You know, you kind of have your own circles and the people that, you know, you hang out with them, you go grab a smoke with one of your buddies or whatever like that. And, you know, things just, it passes you by. You don't even think about it. But now it's like, we kind of know each other. We are the OGs, kind of, you know?
And plus, the other thing is, like, when you're doing shows, like, you're kind of in show mode at that point in time. And and, like, you're focused on, like, trying to talk to people, communicate with others, and sometimes you just lose track of, like, catching up with a buddy that you haven't seen so long. And again, I know I'm guilty of that as well, because, like, there's, like, shows where I've even played before, and there's, like, guys there who I've known for a very long time, but I just never really got the chance to talk to them because I'm just so busy, like doing whatever else needs to be done during that time, you know. So it just happens.
I'm kind of in between on that, and like I'm kind of garbage at it. I'm not even gonna lie. I am a garbage person when it comes to that kind of stuff because there's times that I go to a show and I'm really talkative and I'm outside talking with everybody and having a good time, and then there's other times I'm there, but I don't really want to be bothered. So I just
I get that. We definitely have those days, and I have those times where I'm just like, dude, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk to anyone right now. I'm in a really bad mood, or I try not to be. Like, I try to be personable and talk
obviously,
to everyone.
Yeah, you know, you try, but I mean, there's just times where it's like, dude, like, I'm here to do a job.
Like, it's something that I'm trying to learn, like, from, like, through therapy and whatnot, and trying to, like work past, like get over myself. And
this is my therapy. I do it once a month.
There you go. Yeah.
That's what a lot of people refer to it as, the therapy for musicians.
Dude, like, and even, like, in that actually going to a therapy thing, like, that's so healthy for the soul, man. Like, I started going, like, back in February. And, like, it has been, like, it's been eye-opening, it's been amazing, and I honestly encourage, like, anybody who, like, absolutely, everyone should be able to do that and, like, have the opportunity to at least go talk to a third party, so someone in the third party who is unbiased and can give you, like, a fresh perspective on things, because, like, it really opens up a lot.
I think a lot of it, I do 100%. I support everything that you had just said. If you need therapy, go seek therapy. If you just need somebody to talk to, go seek a therapist. It's a good idea just to have somebody there.
It's a great idea.
I also, in the same sense, kind of think that a lot of people have just kind of like stopped talking to people in general.
Yeah,
technology has kind of grown to a point to where the human connection, socialization, we don't really kind of see that because we're in the space of having to be social.
Yeah.
For music and bands and talking with musicians and stuff. But for the average person, they go to work, they come home, they don't talk to anybody, they go to bed.
Yeah, and I think that's so sad, like, because like we need that human connection, and we need people to talk to. Like, thank God for my wife, because I get to like see her every day and talk to her about things, and like, and it's awesome. But like, and like into like even the point of like the technology aspect that you were talking about just a little bit ago, like just like AI in general.
Oh yeah,
like,
these things have destroyed brains and emotions.
I would even say like AI is going to cause the downfall of our society.
I agree.
Like, I could even go on,
totally
like,
black-pilled on AI, dude.
Like,
I am totally black-pilled on it.
And like even with music, like, and that's another thing too. Like, it's such a powerful tool to help with lots of things, but like if you make AI your final product, like that's lazy.
Yeah, and
it's so lazy. And I see like
it's going to get abused.
And I see like AI bands now. Yeah. Like, have you heard about this?
Yeah, I did. I mentioned it in one of the other podcasts, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought to and didn't. I can't remember.
Hold on. Let me pull this up here.
It was kind of like a classic rock or so band that was completely AI images, but they made the top 10 charts, dude.
I'll one up you right there. There was, let me see if I can find it here. There was an AI metalcore band that has just been coming out here. Here it is right here. Let me see if y'all can see that.
Bleeding verse.
AI. 261.6K monthly listeners. They just came out.
I'm not even gonna tell you what Recall the Moment, Scott. Y'all can go to hell.
it like, to me, it is just like the laziest thing. But like,
it doesn't matter to the normal consumer, and that's why I'm totally black-pilled on it. It's like, it doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter what we professionally think. It matters what people will listen to, and they will listen to anything.
And I'll say this, like, even when it comes to like lyric writing, or like if I have like a writer's block moment, like yes, I will like put like a little prompt in like what I'm trying to do and give like a little sample like what I'm writing, and then like if something like gets inspired from that, like I'll then go from that to do writing, but it's never the final product. But yeah, it's very crazy to me though, like how like you can just put something like that out there, and like it's brand new,
yeah,
and,
quote unquote,
and like within like the first couple of months, you already have like over 250,000 listeners.
I know, and I've been hauling ass for like 2 years.
And like, to me,
it feels defeating. It really does.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
I like what I do.
I like what I do too, and like, to me, like, I see this as a hobby, and it's not like I want to be great at it. I would love to like make a career out of it, but the chances of that are slim to none. I know it's probably not going to happen. So
I did write a note that your guitarists are very technical when they play, and that takes a lot of talent.
Yep.
For sure.
They are very talented guys.
I know I don't hear like the behind the scenes or anything like that, but when you're watching the videos and you're listening to the music, it's like spot on all the time. They are very talented guitarists.
Thank you. I will let them know that you said that.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're like that entire group in general, like they are all extremely talented guys. Like Sal is is a very good vocalist. He can't sing worth anything. And that's not even a knock. He knows he can't. So it is.
No, that's fair.
It is what it is. I mean, Sal's amazing though at what he does. Adam's great at what he does too with the keyboard, and and that's another thing that makes us stand out is like having like that synth and keyboard like actually like live
on stage. Yeah,
like,
it's not a MIDI pattern in the background.
You don't see that often, and
right?
Like, and that kind of like
backing track. That's what
it captures that old like Devil Wears Prada kind of feel,
right?
So like Adam's very good at what he does, and he even does vocals here and there. And then Dalton and Randy are excellent guitarists. They incredible songwriters. Our drummer Kevin, aka Mooby, is an incredible. Mooby. I don't know where the nickname comes from. You'll have to ask Adam and Dalton.
Leave it in the comments.
You'll have to ask them whenever you get them on here.
Yeah, for sure.
And then there's just more on me. I feel like sometimes I'm the weak link, and
no, not at all. No, I mean, game respects game, you know, and those guitars, I cannot do what they do, you know, and that's.
I'm like for me, I'm very simplistic with my writing. Like I try not to be so technical,
right?
Because I see myself as like someone who like I try to like push like to keep pushing it, and even like with this upcoming song that we're putting out, like there's I have like a big role in it. Like there's like a little bassing that I do.
Gonna get yourself a bass solo in there. I know. We can't talk about it on there.
Let's just say it's very challenging for me.
Got you.
I'm up to the challenge, and it's
there. You go.
And it's new territory. I'm trying to learn how to be a little more technical. And
do you play a 4-string?
I do play a 4-string mostly. I play jazz basses a lot.
Got you.
I do want to upgrade eventually and like have like a multi-scale.
Okay.
But that's a lot.
That's hefty.
That's a lot. It's a lot of money. So I'm just making do with what I have right now. I just play like a Squire jazz bass. One of those classic vibe 70s, like all natural finished basses. It's beautiful. I love it. Excuse me. And yeah, it's great. I love it. It does what it needs to do, and it's a workhorse, and I get everything I need out of it.
Very cool, man.
And I'm just a sucker for jazz basses. It's really fun though.
It does give a unique sound. Having a jazz guitar, bass guitar.
It's different. You don't normally
more plucky probably.
And you don't well, a lot of bands use jazz basses like in their like for metalcore, but you don't normally see it as much.
Right.
So it's like to me, I feel like that's different. It's fresh,
right?
But because like you see like a lot of bands now use like 6-string ding walls, and
I'm not even gonna lie. Most of the time, it doesn't even matter anymore because they all just go into a DI and then they change it all in adult anyway.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like I use like one of the things that we've also been doing a lot lately is like me, Dalton, and Randy. We all play digital now.
Okay.
Like we all play through laptops.
Oh, okay.
Which has been really cool, and it's been a very different experience.
Is it hooked through the PA, all of them?
So we have.
You got like a mixer in the middle somewhere.
No, so what we do is that we plug in through our interfaces and then through the laptop, and then we send a signal out to the front of house. Got you. And then. Like we don't have like a stage mixer yet, but like whenever we do decide to invest in one of those, then we'll have another signal that we'll send to that, and then
because essentially you could in the front of house only get 2 cables and call it a day at that point.
Yeah, and so like, it's really fun for us, and like for me it frees up a lot for me personally, because like I used to carry around like a big old 410 cab that was so heavy on my back.
It's way too much anymore.
Amp cab, 2 guitars, pedal board, all of that stuff. Like it was just getting to be too much. So like it was like my way of downsizing. Yeah,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I kind of recommended that my guitarist Justice. he's in the market to look for some new gear right now.
If you have a capable computer and you have an interface, then just download something like Nolly X or Gojira X or
there's plenty of free ones too. God, Emissary, I think.
Yeah, like go get yourself a decent sounding guitar plugin.
Yep.
That has a couple of that has some pretty solid effects on it, and then you can get yourself some monitors so you can hear it clearly when you're home, and then you can just play that live, and it sounds just as good, and that's really
if not better.
Yeah,
and I kind of hate to say it that way, but it kind of is better.
And and the thing is, a lot of these new amp modelers, they sound so...
Yeah, and that's what I recommended.
They sound so good, man.
I recommended him get one of those because he likes physical stuff. Like I don't foresee Justice playing on a computer. He likes textile. He wants to be able to touch it and fidget and fiddle with knobs and buttons.
And I personally like doing that as well. But for me, just with my back and everything, I can't carry all of that around anymore.
Yeah.
So
I get it. We don't travel all that much. We travel with podcast gear more than we do.
Speaking of traveling, that's something else that's also one of the reasons why we did it, is because we do travel and we do play out a lot, and because we've done shows of in West Virginia, Eastern Shore, Maryland, Wilmington. We're
Wilmington's pretty big right now.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're hoping eventually that we get to go play Pennsylvania. We owe a guy for a show up there, up in Allentown. So we want to do that eventually, and then we actually are doing a show in Delaware.
I usually ask a random question I don't know if I will keep it in or not. Sometimes I decide not to.
Hit me.
So here's the question of the day here.
Okay.
Do you have an internal monologue?
Do you really want to know the answer to this question?
Yes, because I saw...
Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay. I do too. And most everybody I've asked this question to recently has said yes, they do. But the most recent study says only about 37% of the population has one.
That's crazy.
I just can't imagine it without one.
I feel like a lot of people are lying.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I had seen that and I was like, there's just no way. Everybody I know has one, right?
Now, what my internal monologue does say, though, I will not reveal the details of that because they would probably put me in an institution. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Probably best we leave that to ourselves.
Kind of.
That's why it's inside.
Yep, that is why it's internal.
Yeah, I just can't imagine living without thinking to myself, I do it 24/7. Like there's a constant backing track somewhere in there for one band or another, a Trey, a Day to Remember. Like it's always in the back of my head, no matter what I'm doing. It's in there.
So what's crazy about that is I have song ideas that just pop up in my head, and it makes me so upset because I want to get it on my DAW and so I can record it, but I don't have a guitar, an electric guitar to actually record it.
Yeah.
And one of my guitars dude, just record it on your bass. I'm like, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, I use a little pocket recorder and just do it with my voice. And then come back to it a different day. So I don't lose it. Because I have a terrible memory. I forget things so easily.
I have a horrible memory too. So whenever I say something, I have this quirk where I'll sometimes repeat it back to myself.
Yeah,
I'll say it quietly to myself so that I don't forget it, and it's so weird. And people look at me like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And I'm just I'm trying to remember what I said.
Yep.
Stop judging me.
I just can't fathom not having an internal monologue in some way, shape, or
No, I can see that. There's a lot of people, I can see that going on with a lot of people.
Only 37% of the population, though.
That's weird.
I don't know, man.
That's odd.
It seems sketchy, you know.
Yeah, that might need to be looked at.
What do they do? Well, what do the other percentage do with? I mean, like, how do they retain information or think anything?
Who knows?
So, where can we find you? We're gonna start wrapping up here. Where can we find you and your band?
Oh gosh, anywhere that you have social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're on Spotify. We do have like a sort of a YouTube channel. We don't really do a lot of YouTube uploads. On there, but like our music is on YouTube.
Right. They do have a very active Facebook account. Oh, for sure.
I'm kind of in charge of a lot of that.
Oh, well, there you go.
I handle a lot of that. Sal does some of it too, but yeah, we try to be very active on that.
For sure.
But yeah, so yeah, anywhere that we're socials or anywhere where you can stream music, we're pretty much there. But yeah, it's that is what it is.
Very cool. Well, Robert, thank you for being on and joining me today for the episode. I very much appreciate it.
Yeet.
And for everybody out there, make sure to go check out Space Lumberjacks wherever you listen to music. Keep up to date, like, share, subscribe to them for sure. And as for the Recall the Moment stuff, we do this podcast once a month, and we release a music video every now and then. Our next one's coming up probably next month, at the end of next month. Yeah, I've been kind of lazy recently. It is what it is. But until next time, peace and love, y'all.
Thank you so much again, Josh.
Absolutely.